Hey, there we are. This is it. This is Waverly. We're here. That's it right there. It's big.
I really do feel like I was taken over.
Yeah.
And there was a young lady named Sarah. She lived there. I guess she had a couple siblings there.
Yep. I think he said that she had a couple siblings.
And she had died there, I understand, from the brain.
Tuberculosis.
That affected her brain.
Yeah. Tuberculosis. It was a tuberculosis hospital. I just heard footsteps behind me.
Is there anybody down there?
No.
Sarah, if you're walking along with us, you can talk into this little thing I'm holding. And see the light and talk into there. Tell us what you think.
So after that, we kind of went on our own. Where did we go to next? We were kind of hitting the mains. We tried to hit the main areas. I'm not 100% sure.
Did we go down to the next floor, the fourth floor?
I think we did. I think we
just
did.
Went
yeah.
down one.
Yeah, I think we went down. It was the operating room somewhere. Where was the
Operating room is on the fourth floor. Yeah, we did that.
We did end up at the operating room. That seemed pretty calm in there. I don't think we really had a lot going on. At one point, I remember we were checking out a hallway. I don't know if that was the fourth floor or not, where we thought we were seeing something cross in front of that.
That was the fourth floor, because the operating room is on this end of the
Yes,
hallway,
and it was the other
and
end.
the shadows are on the other end.
There was somebody that he had talked about. There was a room we went to, not remembering everything about
Yeah.
who he was. He was his wife. He had a divorce.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, we went there, and then I remember we saw something down the hallway. We had thought a glimpse of there was like a little opening, a little square opening, and we saw something cross in front of that. And we're not 100% sure because we know there were a few people that were tough to account for. Yeah, so we're not 100% sure on that, but I mean, we know what we saw, so as a personal experience, we had that happen. So yeah, it was like a little, the area is open to the one
So
side.
Stephanie had said that she thought it could be the wind with the trees,
The wind
shadows,
picked up at that point.
and that made sense.
And I could see shadows like that.
But it didn't block that window.
Right, yeah, it doesn't count for
Right.
all of it.
Right.
So when they went down, we figured out it had to be something or someone walking in or blocking that light.
Yeah.
But we can't say because there was other participants.
Yes, there were other people there, so that one's really tough to rule one way or another. Yeah, like I said, down in the, I don't think we had a lot else happen at that fourth floor. I think that was
Well, I did during the walkthrough.
during the walkthrough. Yes, we forgot about this part.
You know, they said roughly 50 participants, and they split it in two for the walkthrough, and one group, our group started on the fifth floor and worked down, and the other group started on the bottom and worked their way up. So we were on the fourth floor, and we're all kind of bunched together to listen to the stories, and I'm kind of have my head down so that I can hear better, and I just see light kind of intertwining between people's legs, and it didn't really have a shape, but it was very much kind of intertwining and going in and out, and I didn't really think much of it. So there were a couple girls who had heard jingling, and they thought maybe it was keys, a key ring or something, and the tour guide said, "Are you sure it was keys and not a dog collar?" So I kind of perked up, and he said that there was reports of a ghost dog on that floor. And he didn't really expound on it at that point,
Right.
because it really pertained to a different level, or a different floor. But yeah, I mean, I saw just white in between the flames.
And Barry, who went to help a camper, he smelled strong pipe tobacco on that floor. I mean, like really strong. Now we know as ghost paranormality that it can be stuck in the walls if people have smoked pipes for many years there. But he said this smelled fresh, like he was standing by somebody who was smoking a pipe at the time.
So we did have birthday. It's just subtle.
Kind of spread out.
It's a little bit quiet. Yep.
All right, so we're in the operating room. Stories were about the doors closing. We're gonna kind of focus over on this door over here.
It was painful. Were you a patient that had something done here? The sound you're hearing is what is that, honey?
Parabolic.
What?
Parabolic.
Parabolic. Mine is not.
Wow, and a lot of feedback.
Yeah. Do you normally get that?
You normally get that, she asked?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say. No, not usually. I don't, maybe it's all this wiring in here.
Is there anybody in here with us? Is there anybody in here with us? Is there anybody in here with us? Is there anybody in here with us?
Did you think these treatments would help? That was Barry.
What is that down there? Oh, see the fire in the corner of the building down to your left there, then you'll see the light down there, look inside the...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Isn't that a flame look like the flickering?
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Did they say what the phone was for?
No, I don't think we did
But why
that.
would it be...
It looked like maybe that was a sanitizer or something.
Maybe it was washing,
What is it?
maybe cleanup.
It was like a
No, I don't think they
But
did
why
that.
would it the,
No, I don't think they
the
did
one
that.
that the thing on the wall. What is it?
It almost looks like a shower area.
Maybe where the surgery.
Well, that's usually where
cleaned
they-
up before surgery.
Any surgeons hanging around? Anything to say to us?
I'm taking some night shot pictures on my phone.
Okay. I might have you run camera for a while if
That
that's
ball is
okay.
moving.
It is moving, but it was in there, so they must have kicked it out.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Okay. That's just Beth.
Chamber. Chamber, would that be like for anesthetic? Why would it be in here though? Chamber.
Is that usually the light over that way?
Probably.
Locked.
Well, I think it shines through the,
Sorry.
there's like holes in the wall.
I wonder why they'd have the ball in here, I wonder
Let
if
me
the
see
place
the flashlight.
to hang out. You might wanna play ball with me? What?
I'm trying to figure out what that thing is, the thing's backside of
Let me know when you want to take care of it and do whatever.
it. What?
Did you feel that this one?
Did you guys hear like a whisper in the background there for a second when you were talking? I couldn't tell if it was just echo kind of stuff. But there was like a full like sentence like there.
I did not hear it.
And my hair's like got something going on right now when I walked over here.
Kick the ball.
Okay. Will not be.
Okay, today.
I have a toy with me. I don't know that there are any kids with us, but there's a toy here. If you want to play with that, you saw it lights up. It's pretty cool.
Even if you're not a kid.
Yeah.
Just somebody who wants.
If that's bothering you, if it's in your way, just kick that thing.
Well, pick it up if you want to check it out.
My name's Daniel. What's your name? My name's Daniel. What's your name?
Car noises from outside.
Even when I'm up against a wall, you know, I feel like there's somebody at my back.
What's that?
Even though I'm up against a wall, I feel like there's somebody at my back.
And Dan's getting crazy with the camera. I lost the ball.
people coming.
So I guess we're gonna move on. We might be back by.
Have Daniel shoot over so you can see how far they are. Oh, man. Oh, people.
Where are you? There you are.
Too dark.
You lost?
Are you okay? You're on third floor of that house. You okay?
Hey, girl, we just came from the zoo. I'm not going back downstairs. How else will we be down there? You have to go down with me. We just was down there.
Go down to the second floor.
Huh?
You're headed towards the second floor.
I'm shine on so we can see.
It's on this side, right? No. No, this side. Isn't it? This side.
There's something in there.
In here?
Yeah.
Hello? Someone in here?
Sounded like a foot crunching on gravel. More rocks in it.
Heavy. Very heavy.
Oh, the exit sign. It's not as cool as this sign. Okay.
There's my name.
Oh, no. And I just untied my shoe again.
Watch your name.
Yeah.
Stephanie. What's your middle name?
Tina Tequila.
That is funny.
So on the third floor during the initial tour, he had talked about the vet William, the Vietnam vet William. And that's who the dog belonged to. The dog's name was Sadie, and he mentioned that she was white. So that made that connection between what I had seen and William and his dog Sadie. So William lived there after the tuberculosis hospital was shut down, but before it became like a nursing home for
for the
dementia.
elderly.
And he was homeless, he was just kind of squatting, and so the owner struck a deal with him, you can stay here as long as you kind of watch the building.
Keep other
You're
people
done
out.
coming in and destroying it, that type of thing.
Right.
So, kind of the end part of that story is really sad, in that 3 kids broke in, found William and Sadie, and they beat him to death, and beat Sadie to death, and then threw him down the elevator shaft. Where he was found, they said they had to cut the wall open to get him out because the elevator wasn't functional. That was a really sad end to that story.
Yeah.
Supposedly later on, he didn't say how much later on, but he said later on, each one of those boys had died, and he said they all died at train tracks, and it was considered suicide by train. So, yeah.
And we don't know these stories are validated.
Right.
But we know that we had experiences.
Yes.
Yeah. What we feel was with. Right.
So we decided to investigate William's room, and so we all went in there. I mean, we were a party of 4 people, 4 of us, and so we went to William's room, which was pretty small, pretty compact.
Very small.
And we decided to do an echo box session in here. And when we fired up the echo box, we were getting like a lot of stuff. It was very hectic. It was very chaotic.
Hard to keep track of what.
Hard to keep track of. And so we were in there, and this is all going down. And I don't remember what came through. I know we had a couple crazy clips, like I swear I heard let's beat him to death or something. I'm not sure right now, but have that happens eventually. But then we kind of got the feeling that we should leave the room area for some reason. Like he was like William or whoever was there was not happy with us. So we stepped out into the hallway from there. And I can remember I turned around and I looked back in the room, and I saw just a perfect silhouette of a person move from right to left along the wall at the far end of the room. So at the far end of the room, I saw that shadow, and then we decided, well, let's ask permission and see if maybe, let's just put one person in. So I asked if I could go back in the room, and I did go back in there, and it was, I think, one of the cooler moments for me was kind of like, I talked, I started talking, we were getting some stuff through the echo box, and so I'm using the echo box, and I felt a need to say something, but when you go on a paranormal investigation, you don't want to be crossing over somebody's spirits without permission. You don't want to be like, hey, go to the other side. So I'm like, what can I tell this guy? And the only thing that I could think of that made sense at the time was that I hope you find peace. And I literally felt this wave come over me of just like he was, like he accepted me at that point. Like it was like, I felt like I almost got like a hug, like from the other side. Yeah, like a spiritual hug. So it was a pretty profound experience for me, that room. That was pretty amazing. So
I think one of the things we noticed is we stepped out because there was something said on the echo box that made it feel like we weren't invited.
yeah.
So we stepped out to be respectful, and we said, oh yeah, we should have asked permission to come in. And so Daniel kind of did, and they said he can come in or something.
Well, when it said just him, and then as he was walking in, it said he asked. So I mean, if you think about it, the Vietnam vet is gonna want that
PTSD.
respect,
Yeah.
And
So respect the space and
since
stuff.
he asked,
Yeah.
he was okay with Daniel coming in.
But
He might have been okay with all of us if we
Yeah,
would
we'd
have
have
had
asked,
the
right.
respect to ask. And I think that taught us as a team a really.
Yeah.
I think it
I
did.
mean, at the next investigation, we asked to come into the rooms.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's true. So, but,
There was a bath line.
oh, that.
Sleeping probably.
Lily's probably barking.
God, I hope not. Why do you think that? It's nighttime. Oh no. Sorry. Oh, there they are. Sorry. Sorry for blinding you.
I understand.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah,
Hey, where are you going?
I was gonna look for his room.
I'm just gonna wait for Daniel a second.
Whose
Oh,
room
I
are
thought that was Daniel and Stephanie.
whose room are you looking for?
Huh?
Whose room are you looking for?
Was it William?
William's room? It's right next to the elevator.
Oh, okay.
So
Before the exit sign?
Yep, just before the exit sign, you'll see the elevator, and William's room is that room right there on the right.
I don't know what happened to Daniel and Stephanie. I think they got eaten.
Are you okay?
Beth?
Yeah, I mean, I feel drained and
Yeah.
I think she's hanging around and yeah. No, but I'm okay.
If you feel like be pulled off with you, let me know.
Okay.
That's,
I did at the very first when I was out on the, but I think she's fine.
Yeah.
So, but thank you.
we'll check back again.
Okay. Said right before the exit sign. Where is it? They said before the exit sign. What?
Right here,
Huh?
right here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, there's the elevator, it's right between the elevator.
I gotta get a picture of you saying I'm gonna call.
Left ear's hurting pretty bad.
Get light on you. I don't know if that's gonna,
Origami cranes in there.
wait.
Oh, those are flowers.
Origami cranes.
That's a cigarette.
I think I did.
He didn't have a very big room, did he? Wonder why
Why
this,
did you choose this room?
yeah,
Stop
why
at the
this
shops.
whole hospital, why did he pick this?
Maybe it was easier to heat. Because it's small. And they said he kept his stuff up on the shelves.
Or maybe if you have PTSD and you need to know where everything is,
Right.
you know what that is at your back at all times.
Are these like stuff? Just one.
That's a brain meter on it.
No, this here on it.
Do we remember what his name was?
William.
William. William, are you here with us?
Is that your guys' phone? Excuse
Put
me.
a device on the counter here that if you were to get close to it, you could let us know you're here. It won't hurt you. Is there anybody in here with us? What was that?
That's me.
Okay.
Trying to get my phone in my pocket. I'm in Waverly.
Can you do something to let us know you're here?
Holy crap. I don't know what happened to something. I think they got.
Beth?
Yeah, I mean, I feel drained and
Yeah.
I think she's hanging around and